the following presentation of the National Football League.
The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Minneapolis. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback for the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Minnesota.
That's good for a Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
At the 31-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
12 more yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
14 more yards.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
2nd and goal.
And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Jones is in. into the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball, that's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and good. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
The first down throw was incomplete, and now 2nd and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the first down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on 2nd, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, it just makes everything for this play caller that much more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
For a Vikings.
So anytime you're playing with 2 high safeties and then man coverage underneath, all the defenders are going to be inside, underneath leverage. So all those out-breaking routes, they're going to be there, and they're able.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. David Onyemata in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Divine Diablo getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to third and very long.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Finding space at the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings move out on top, 14-0.
Vikings 14, Falcons nothing.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The
Falcons offense is not ready to get going on their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on second down. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On second down, here's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. High pace up from his linebacker's spot to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now he takes off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
13 yards.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. 1st and 10 now from the 36. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll run with Robinson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They'll try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's in! Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. To the sideline, that is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and 3rd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Defense. Automatic 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll try the left side with Jones. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
He's across midfield.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones. Inside the 20. And he's got another one. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Riker now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings will take a 21-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line brings up second down.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Another run here for Robinson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
At his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Falcons.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Mooney in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack.
This has been a first half to forget on their offensive side of the ball. It just seems like it's been a snowball effect. Bad plays are leading to even worse plays, and that sack being the largest setback in the game, that's been full of them.
Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. To throw, it's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
In motion, Naylor. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He runs straight ahead with Jones. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Vikings 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He takes off, and he'll take this one in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Falcons 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their 1st. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
London brought in motion. On play action. Penix. In trouble, and down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They'll throw. It's Penix. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On second down, here's Penix. Moving to his left. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
On first down, it's Penix. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Ray McLeod. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the Vikings' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
A gain of 5.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that
25-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Robinson. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down
The
by
big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run this. A pickup there of 13. First down, Atlanta.
A gain of 13 yards.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
On the give, it's Robinson. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll step up and run, and he will score! Michael Penix, touchdown Atlanta. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
That's just such an athletic play by an NFL quarterback, Mike, and you can see he tried to remain a passer as long as possible, but once it became clear there was nowhere to go with the ball, he puts it down and decides to do the rest with his legs, and he's able to take it all the way in for a touchdown.
Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17.
Falcons 17.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start out first down and 10. In motion, Naylor. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
On second down, here's McCarthy. On the move left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Third down and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
39-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Robinson, a first down, and more. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
On the tackle.
They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. Here's Penix. Right side, catch made by McLeod. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, Atlanta.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 21, here's second and 7. To throw is Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Falcons.
Now a screen going to be set up to Robinson. And he will score! Game on! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a two-point conversion here.
The Falcons will line up.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. He'll swing that outside. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return is Rodgers. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. They call that on the former second-rounder, Brian O'Neill. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hopkinson. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Minnesota.
At the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense, no gain.
In motion, Naylor. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's across midfield. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Again, it's Jones. Whoa! Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run it once more with Jones. nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try to sneak it here. He's going to have a Vikings 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
For a Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Like you mean it.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. C.J. Ham. Touchdown, Vikings. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 25.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. McLeod now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Penix. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They got 14 there. Didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Pushed out to his left. There he goes again. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
He'll run again. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Forced to his right. Taking off. And he will get into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. Now a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, it's Jefferson. Up the middle, here's Jones. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Focus, boys. Focus. Come on. This is what we like. This is what we like.
A give now, it's Jones on the zone read. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is
A gain
looming.
of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
This is the one, boys. Here we go.
That's taken in. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of
And that first
18.
down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock
down
enough.
and 10
I
yards to
imagine
go.
it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
To a knee goes McCarthy. That should about wrap this one up. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.